Hello everyone, and welcome to a webinar Securing Your Profits, How to Stay in the Black Despite January Blues. Let's wait a couple of minutes for everybody to join in, and in the meantime don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's the best way to keep up to date with all our updates. Keep posted for the continuance of this webinar. We'll be back soon. Hi again, guys. Now we can start. Again, thank you all for coming. My name is 𝗕𝗲𝗲𝗏. I'm a senior advertising manager here in Adsterra. And I also want to introduce our beautiful guest today. It's Lena Starosta. She's a project manager at BeMob. Hi, Lena.
Hi, guys. Welcome to the webinar. It's a pleasure to be here today as an invited expert. Thanks to Adsterra, and thank you, Ruslan, as well. I hope that our common efforts and knowledge will help our viewers and maybe listeners to skyrocket their profits. And we're wishing you all the best.
Yeah, that's the main purpose of this webinar. So yeah. Guys, today we're going to talk about the profit slumps in the beginning of the year and how to avoid them. Though firstly we'll run through some last year's numbers here in Adsterra, followed by our thoughts on 2023 trends. As you can see, we've got a Q&A session coming up later. That means that's time to start sending those messages in the chat. We'll make sure to get to all of them, or as many of them. And let's make this both interactive and informative for you. So finally, attention everyone, we've got a special treat for you today. Both Adsterra and BeMob will be sharing some exclusive bonuses and promos just for our webinar participants, so make sure to stay tuned for that. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. Okay, so we can start. As you already know, I represent Adsterra. We are a global advertising and CPA affiliate network with more than 9 years on the market. We serve about 1 billion impressions daily, over 248 countries, to more than 40,000 partners. Among our key features, a fully automated self-service platform, SSP, with more than 20 targeting options, a variety of classic formats and fully customizable social bar. You can mold it into anything you want or use 20 converting templates that's already there. And also we have a rapid moderation, 24/7 support and personal optimization insight from our advertising managers. I'm pleased to present our partner, BeMob. Lena, could you give us more information about your tracker, BeMob?
Thank you, Ruslan. BeMob has been on the market since 2015. We are working with both solo affiliates and teams. For now, BeMob is established on the market as a tracker with speedy redirects, advanced distribution and targeting system, highly detailed reports, team access, and free plan to start, which is giving an option to try the core tracking features without paying for the subscription. So it's a nice way to start using a tracker.
Okay, thank you, Lena. Actually, I have a question. What's the granular reports? Can you talk about that?
Well, by granular reports, we mean that we provide our clients with the detailed statistics on every line of their report. The reports are available in table, tree, or chat view. You can create the multi-level reports, drill-down reports, and to see the complete statistics on each click. That's it.
Thank you so much.
Granular reports.
Thank you for clarifying that. That's a cool feature. Okay, guys, we can start at top verticals here in Adsterra in 2022. So 2022 was really a challenge for all of us, but still it was profitable for our partners nonetheless. Some of the verticals have shown truly stunning results, while some have continued to grow steadily over the years. And 2022 has begun with a huge increase in both volumes and profits for e-commerce vertical. So you can see it on the slide. We had about 187% increase in clicks. That's really great news. It's all in Q1 and first quarter of 2022 compared to the first quarter of 2021. And we are also constantly testing our new creatives, offering you only the best performing ones. That's why the average CTR has also doubled. The total conversion count has increased by stunning 146%. And it's really good. It's really good news. It's great news for all of us, because e-commerce vertical is really one of the top converting ones and profitable ones. Also, thanks to the World Cup in Qatar, betting offers across the affiliate market have tripled their presence in the last quarter of 2022. As I mentioned previously, certain verticals have proven to be the most stable ones and steadily growing through the years. And 2022 was not an exception for VPNs and utilities. So for VPNs, we have a 30% increase in impressions. Average conversion price have dropped by 60%, and I tend to attribute that to the notion that increasingly more and more content is regulated by various countries, mainly the United Nations. And so people use the VPN in order to access this content. So, and in 2022, we had a conversion price drop by 60%, which shows us that the conversion rate is increasing year by year. As for utilities, we have a 13% impression growth, and total conversion count has increased by 25%. As for carrier subscriptions, the results turned out really very surprising, because as you may know, carrier subs was always the best ones for South Africa. But now in Adsterra, we have a new top 1 geo for subscribers, for carrier subs. It's the Kenya. So Kenya is being followed by South Africa and only then by Nigeria. And the total conversion count has increased by 30%, which is also really good news. If we're talking about antivirus and ad blockers, the impressions, total impressions count have increased by 60%, and total conversion count increased by 43%, almost 1.5 times. If we're talking about the overall top by conversions here in Adsterra, we can say the first ones, of course, VPNs and utilities, followed by carrier subscriptions, e-commerce offers, browser add-ons, dating offers, binary crypto, and the closing one is sweeps. So, Lena, can you tell us more about the BeMob top verticals in 2022?
Thank you, Ruslan. Looks like there are some common points between our report results. Let's see what categories and offer types were popular with BeMob clients in 2022. So as you mentioned, 2022 was a very challenging year, but BeMob users continue to work with thousands of offers every day. Our clients mainly promote their own offers or offers provided by the affiliate networks. And in terms of the most popular categories, we can highlight the following: mobile titles, sweepstakes, dating, gambling, adult, and 𝗕𝗲𝗏. According to our internal reports and additional questioning of our mostly active clients, it turns out that the highest priority goes to CPA offers when an affiliate received the commission after the specific action happened. CPI offers are also quite popular with BeMob clients. This type of offer stands for cost per install, and it corresponds that our top niche is mobile installs. The main difference between CPI and CPA is that CPI is a more specific version of CPA. And the third category of popular offers is CPL, which stands for cost per lead, when the customer are required to provide the information through a sign-up form. So it's not a secret that these categories stay at the top of the industry, and with the right approach, they can become gold mines. Also, our client promotes push subscription offers and CPC content lockers, which work quite well with various business models. This is the choice of BeMob users in this report.
So
I pass the word to you.
yeah, thank you, Elena. Do I understand correctly that mobile installs, it's the same as like VPNs, utilities, and so on?
Yeah, exactly. I believe that when we are talking about mobile installs, we are talking about VPNs and utilities you mentioned.
Okay, so I see that we have like a really common ground with BeMob. VPNs and utilities have always been the top ones, and I think they will continue to be the top ones. Okay, so we are ready to move to top geos in Adsterra for 2022. Of course, we have tier 1 countries like United States, Germany, Great Britain, Canada, Spain, Italy, and France. We can also include Europe, like Bulgaria or Romania. For Latin America, we have Brazil, Argentina, Peru, Mexico, and Colombia. Also, Middle East, it's Arab Emirates and Saudi Arabia. Africa, as I mentioned previously, the top ones are the subscription offers, and they also work on South Africa, Nigeria, Kenya, and Ghana. And as for Asia, we have India, Japan, China, Thailand, and Indonesia. So for Asian geos, the main vertical here in Adsterra is e-commerce. So it's like Thailand, Indonesia, Philippines, Malaysia, Singapore. Those are really great geos to work with Asian shopping offers. Okay, so Lena, what can you say about the top geos in BeMob in 2022?
Well, before we move to my part of the topic, I have a question actually to you. You just mentioned the e-com, which is very popular in Asia. Can you please name the most popular platforms with your advertisers?
The platforms,
platforms as well.
I think it's Lazada and Shopee, yeah.
What about AliExpress?
AliExpress? Well, AliExpress was popular a while ago, maybe like 2 years ago, but I don't see it pretty much right now. I think that the top, the price goes to Lazada and Shopee. Also, a little bit of Tokopedia.
Well, that's an interesting fact, actually. So, basing on our geo report, I can say that we have some common points here as well. According to our reports, the most popular region from which the traffic is purchased is Asia. 6 of our 10 top countries belong to this region. India is leading the list of top geos in 2022. Other popular regions are North and South America, Europe, and Africa. The second place in traffic generation for the campaigns go to the United States. The third place is taken by Philippines. Malaysia takes the fourth place in the list of top countries from which the traffic is purchased. Brazil received the fifth place in the list. Next goes Indonesia and Thailand. Vietnam came in eighth place. And the leading European country from which the traffic is purchased and monetized is Germany. And this country received the ninth place on the list. Egypt is last, but not the least. And this country is closing out the list of 10 top countries of popular traffic for ad campaigns. This is how it goes with BeMob clients.
Okay, well, I'm pretty surprised to see Egypt here. So can you tell like what kind of offers do you promote in Egypt? Sorry, not promote, but you see that affiliates promote in Egypt.
Our clients, yeah. I believe that if we're talking about Egypt, we are mostly talking about VPN and mobile installs, because we have some regulations here, and I think it's quite popular, and it can be accessed via VPN. So when we are talking about Egypt, we are talking about utilities, mobile and VPNs.
Okay, I can say that it's pretty much the same picture in Adsterra for Middle Eastern geos like Saudi Arabia and Emirates, also maybe Egypt. A lot of VPNs and a lot of yeah, I'd say a lot of VPNs mostly, and also cleaners. Okay, so we can move forward. Now we have the optimization dynamics here in Adsterra in 2022. I think I can say there were a number of trends going in the past year. So first of them is that with the help of our blog posts and advertiser managers' hard work, our advertisers became more aware of the backbone laws of optimization here in Adsterra, and their analytical skills have improved. I can say there was a huge shift in the ways of advertiser manager communication. Advertisers started to pay more attention to optimization perks like blacklisting certain browser versions, maybe operating systems that were causing a drop in overall eCPM of their campaigns. There were also increase, I think, in campaigns with language targeting. And in addition, I want to single out how our partners improved their performance while using display formats. It was a product of intercommunication with their managers, because, as I said previously, we are constantly doing A/B tests with various creatives. We are coming up with the best ones, and we only give our advertisers the best ones to work with. So we already tested them. We know they work with various kind of offers that you may have, and so that's how we raised the average performance with the social bars, for example. Okay. As we also introduced new features to the platform that are currently in testing. It's a CPA goal for CPM and CPM campaigns, CPC and CPM, sorry, and also Smart CPM. But Smart CPM, however, is still in the alpha testing stage, so you cannot try it just yet, but stay tuned for the full-blown release in the nearest future. As for CPL goal, you can ask your managers to try it, and they will help you. As for advertisers themselves, I think they started to ask more right questions about campaign optimization, traffic source types, volumes, how whitelists and blacklists work, also about the IP ranges for carrier subscription offers. There were also an increase in the amount of inquiries about city targeting options and, as I said, IP range lists. So, and overall budget expectations, I can say, while working with verticals like shops, datings, binary, and carrier subscriptions, have also improved. We tend to attribute this to our advertising managers' qualifications because they have substantial knowledge of statistics, analytics, analytic approaches, and working with trends. And they are always eager to help you, so don't hesitate to contact them. So overall, 99% of all the campaigns were more optimized from the start, and launches with two basic targetings in the settings are pretty hard to find. So, Lena, do you have maybe some common grounds with us here in Adsterra? What are your optimization dynamics in 2022?
Well, looks like we also have some common points here, which is quite surprising. But before I start, my question is, how do you think, what is standing behind the trend of language targeting? You've just mentioned that your clients are using this trend.
So language targeting is applicable when you want to promote like maybe neutral offers that has
specific geo.
Yes, the specific geo, specific language targeting, because there are offers with language targeting. Yeah, and for example, you want to target only the, for example, Hispanic speaking people in USA, for example. So they have their, I think this system is set to Spanish, their browser language is set to Spanish, and this is what we see in the user agent, and we can target that.
Well, the same trend is working for our tracker as well, and this is what we're watching as well, that our clients are working with more detailed traffic distribution. But I'm going to describe this more in details. This trend is very pleasant, and especially when the client is developing inside our product. When the client comes to and just registers, at first stages, our managers help step by step to integrate, to understand the basic metrics. But after a couple of months, the client asks more correct and substantive questions, and it means that he works on this, the analytic works, and this is the same trend you're actually watching in your platform. We received many requests on more complex traffic distribution rules, and that's why we have introduced more traffic distribution rules, not only based on browsers, countries, like basic rules that were available in the platform in the beginning, but also the rules can be based on proxies, crawlers, web views, referer details, and stuff like that. Concerning the optimization strategies with BeMob, in 2022, we were mostly focused on optimization of our pricing strategies, but still we have managed to introduce some features that help our clients to optimize their campaigns. So we've added smart rotations. It's the way of smart traffic distribution. This option allows to route all incoming traffic according to a selected rotation type in a campaign. It's aimed to increase a conversion rate through displaying different landing page or offer page for those who are visiting your ad campaign not for the first time, or fixing the visitors on a particular landing page or offer. It depends on the campaign. So sometimes it's required for an end user to convert to see the same offer several times, but sometimes you need to show different offer pages when the client is visiting your campaign link for the first time. So this is the option we've added for the optimization purposes. Visits cap option was also introduced in 2022, and this option helps to redirect the traffic based on the limits on a daily, monthly, and once the limit is reached for an offer, the traffic is redirected automatically to another offer and then back. So in this case, client has no need to manually adjust the campaign settings. Another option, which is focused on campaign optimization, is based on API integrations with several traffic sources, and we are planning to expand this option on more of our partners at Adsterra as well. We've recently added the start and stop of integrated campaigns right from the BeMob panel, so our clients have no need to log into their traffic sources panels, and they just can start and resume the campaign straight from BeMob. So this is like an option of remote control, and we're planning to expand this option to the highest level of remote control. And this is what we're going to be focused in 2023. So this year, past year, we received many requests on implementing the feature of automatic management for campaigns. And generally saying, we are planning to focus on optimization. So 2023 will be a year of optimization for BeMob. How it goes in our platform.
Okay.
How it goes.
It's pretty interesting to hear, actually. So I understand that the last year, 2022, was more about the automatization of a workflow, of the basic workflow, like the smart rotations or visit caps. So the advertiser don't need to spend a lot of time on the platform. He or she just insert all the information in the tracker, yes, and just go do their business. Well, it's really nice. And now in 2023, you are going to focus on the optimization perks.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
This is what we're going to do, and we do understand the request on spending less time on the manual investigation or manual settings. And we totally understand this trend, and we wish to help our clients to have some more free time, which can be used on other purposes, from personal to working. So just make yourself a cup of tea and don't spend this time on manual.
Yeah, it's really great to hear. Thank you, Lena. Thank you, Lena. Okay, so and now to the main portion of our webinar, I think, the upcoming trends of 2023, of the current year. So, firstly, we will talk about the events to keep your eye on, and secondly, we'll talk about the offers or the verticals that you can keep your eye on in 2023. So, firstly, I want to talk about the e-commerce vertical, shoppings. So keep your eyes on seasonal sales. Of course, it's mirror days like 11/11, 12/12, Black Friday, Cyber Friday, Chinese New Year, also Indonesian New Moon Year. As for first quarter of 2023, it will be marked with the big events, I think, in the sports world. First of all, it's the UEFA playoff season, followed by International Ice Hockey Federation World Championship. Also the UFC signature fights, there are quite a lot of them coming up, and also the AFC Asian Cup. So, as for offers and verticals worth keeping your eye on, of course, VPNs. We think that VPN vertical will continue to grow in terms of offers and volumes. Every year, various content and service regulations that Lena also mentioned are implemented across the globe, and there is no evidence that 2023 should be any different. And more than that, almost every country of the United Union has its own content regulations. But remember, it's important to respond to the user's needs and wishes in your creatives or landings while promoting VPNs, and it will drastically change your conversion rate. Another type of apps started to gain traction in the last quarter 2022 is deepfake and neural networks. So guys, have you already tried using those kind of apps? For example, you remember the ones that asks for 10 photos of you and generates like 50 profile pictures based on that, just on that. And I personally use that, and I think that like every 7th have already used it. And we think that all the hype is only starting just now, and the amount of such apps will be growing throughout 2023. Download rate speaks for itself. Also, the demand will force developers to produce cheaper versions of such apps, thus flooding the market with the neural net apps of all sorts and purposes. And it's a good opportunity to make some profit for sure. However, the application of AI generation technology goes far beyond avatars. So did you know that the blues musician from our banner was also AI generated? Here's a little story about it. So at first we just asked Midjourney to generate an image on request. By trial and error, we learned that the most successful images come by combining good references, and that's exactly what we did. As you can see, the results speak for itself. Also, that's really impressive. I enjoyed it pretty much. It looks cool. It looks really cool. Okay. Also, betting and iGaming. In 2022, we had an exciting sports event that we've been waiting for 4 years. It's the Football World Cup in Qatar. And I think that a lot of affiliates have tried themselves in working with bettings in the light of it, and also gained valuable experience. So it's only natural that this kind of vertical will be growing and proceed to grow in 2023, and proceeding to gain its presence in the market. Besides, its presence in the market has already been raising by 15 to 18% annually for the past couple of years as a result of new approaches being tested and average payout rates being increased. However, it's not so rosy. Public regulations are almost ubiquitously present across the globe, making it more difficult for betting and iGaming verticals to grow and evolve. For example, not so long ago, iGaming advertising was completely banned in Germany during daytime, while Netherlands regulators introduced 18+ age limit for iGaming advertising. Also, Norway banned iGaming promotions on .no domains. So, as you can see, all in all, various limitations are introduced annually, which is only proving the point. People are engaged, and this engagement will continue to grow and become more potent. Also, same goes for online casinos, especially crypto ones, where your winnings are paid in cryptocurrencies, being more of an exception in the last couple of years. Crypto casinos are now widely present across the market, and they have their own online platforms working day and night, which makes them also a pretty interesting vertical to keep their eye on. So I think that's pretty much it for Adsterra. Lena, do you have any insights or thoughts on the trends of 2023?
Well, basing on your report, I actually hope that IE will not replace us completely, because the results look absolutely great.
Yeah.
Actually, I have a question about VPNs and betting. Am I seeing the point correctly that VPN offers goes hand in hand with betting? Like, can we say that as long as betting is popular, the VPN will be gaining in popularity as well?
I think we can say that as long as any kind of regulations are present in all countries of our globe, I think VPNs will be present also, because it's not only about betting, it's not about iGaming, it's well, there are a lot of content regulations across all of the countries, especially, as I said, in the United Union. I won't list them all right now because I don't really remember, but I can say that there are a lot of regulations concerning not only the iGaming vertical, but the content in general. So yeah, as long as various regulations will be present, the VPNs will be present.
Well, sounds like people are being always people, even something is restricted.
Yeah, of course, people will be people, of course.
Level of law, yeah, they will find the workaround.
Yeah.
So it's quite for me to know actually that no betting in Sweden, right? Yeah, or
in Netherlands.
yeah, in Netherlands. Okay. Yeah, that was
on .nl, yes, and completely banned in Germany during daytime.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No betting in daytime, no betting in working hours.
Yeah.
So let's move to trend forecast for 2023 in tracking industry. So this is our point of view, the point of mine and our team, and we have like three parts of trends at this point. So one trend is concerning tracking industry in general, and the first point to highlight is that trackers on the market are no longer just trackers as a dashboard with a set of metrics like we used to see them 7-10 years ago at the beginning of marketing actually. I think that trackers on the market will see a clear direction of which service towards the specific niche, like a tracker with a domestic applications, or like with Google, Facebook, TikTok, and many other platforms. A fully automated tracker, which is based on API. So this is the way BeMob actually is going to choose. I'm not going to open all the secrets right now, but we are actually planning to select the specific niche for us and going to develop in this direction. Another point to forecast for 2023 is our cookieless future. So after Google announced it would discontinue to use all third-party cookies in 2021, we all need to prepare for the upcoming changes. I'm not going to give you a boring lecture about cookie files, but blocking of third-party cookies, it's all about security, and this is one of the main points, one of the main ways to protect the privacy of the end user. And changes of this part of the industry will force trackers to update their technologies, and this is what we are going to do as well. We'll keep our clients posted at this point. So these are trends that we are highlighting for 2023, and my word goes to you.
Okay, thank you, Lena. So I believe it was 2021 when Apple users had to be asked if they wanted to see advertising, I believe. And so, yeah, it was a pretty difficult time, but the industry adapted. In 2022, the Google announced that they will be getting rid of the cookies. Yes, and in the end,
Safari also refused the third-party cookies as well.
yeah,
Safari has already refused the third-party cookies, but there
yeah,
are many ways to work with
yeah,
this.
yeah.
Well,
And also in the end of 2022, also Google announced that they will be getting rid of the user agent in the way that we have it now. It's like a string of
data is like
of a string of data. Yes, like the what operating system do you use, what language, what phone, or etc. And they are now using the they just divided it in bits. So we don't have the user agent right now as a whole string, but it's like a number of parameters. So, and it's really good to see that the trackers on the market adapt really quick to those new beginnings in the market. Yes.
challenges.
Yes. Yes. And also Google said that it will be applied to desktop only in the end of 2022, but in 2023 they will also continue to get rid of the full user agent also for mobiles. So we need to adapt.
What's going to happen? Yeah, exactly. And you know, challenges are also are always pushing us to
Yeah.
and scale up. This
Yeah.
is how we grow. This is that, and this is how it works generally. This is life.
Yeah. Yes,
So
of
we
course.
just have to
And well, also the faster you adapt, the bigger you be on the market, the more people will come to you because you will be the first to introduce various kinds of new features, let's say. Okay.
That's
Thank you, Lena.
okay, well,
Thank you, Lena. Yes. So we are ready to move to our special treat because our webinar is almost closing. So, and as I said, we've prepared a number of gifts and bonuses for our participants. And we really want to give each participant a special promo code as a reward for their hard work and dedication. So, as for Adsterra, we have 2 promo codes. The first one will give you $100 extra while topping up from up to 400. And if you want even bigger bonuses, we have another promo code, which will give you additional $250 while topping up for 1,000 and more. They will be available only to new users registered after January 1st of 2023, and promo will be valid until July 6th of 2023. So be fast. Don't hesitate. Yes, don't miss a chance. Also, Lena also prepared some bonuses for you, please.
well, we have prepared a 30% discount on all pricing for 2 months. As I mentioned, we have a free plan which can be tried as soon as you register with BeMob. By default, you get the free plan, the access to free plan. But if you decide to upgrade the subscription or purchase an option as an add-on, you can use the promo code and we will provide you with 30% discount for 2 months. This promo code is applied only for new clients, but if you are an existing client of BeMob, reach us out in live chat. We always wait to negotiate the pricing, add additional discounts, and we are pretty generous at this point. Promo code is valid until February 28 this year, so just don't miss your chance to try tracking with BeMob.
Okay, thank you, Lena. And now, guys, we are finally ready to answer your questions in the chat. So I see quite some questions here. So the first one is from 𝗕𝗿𝗲𝗲 alum. Can you teach me how can I use Adsterra? So, Alam, we have a special video course on how to use Adsterra and generally how to become a good affiliate in the affiliate market. So we will be leaving a link to this video course of ours in the description to our video, and also maybe we will send the link in the chat. So stay tuned. So 𝗕𝗲𝗏𝗲 asks, it's been a few months since I joined Adsterra, but I'm still confused about choosing the type of ads that has the highest CPM. As information, the website that I manage has around 30,000 page views every day, and the CPM I get is very rarely above $1. So I understand, if I understand correctly, this question should go to the publishers department of ours. 𝗕𝗲𝗏𝗲, please leave your email here in the chat, and I will tell our guys to contact you and tell you all about the available advertising formats for your site, because we have quite a few. Okay, Charles Michael. Has Google announced when the user agent will be discontinuing in Chrome? I don't really know, because they didn't say anything about the discontinuing of user agent at all. I said that in the last quarter of 2022 they started to divide the user agent by in chunks. I would say that you will not get the user agent as you got it in the past in one big string. It will be in separate chunks for user language, for mobile model, the web browser, and so on. So I don't think they will discontinue the user agent at all, because that's how advertising works, and I don't think that Google will shoot in Slack and its knee, so I don't think they'll discontinue it at all. I just tried the promo codes. They only work on the first deposits. That's correct. It's only for the first registered users after the January 1st. So, and only for first deposits, yes. So as far as I can see, there are all questions here. And I think we are ready to end our webinar. Again, thank you all guys for signing in, for bearing to the end with us, and we hope that you have found this webinar to be informative and valuable, and we thank you for taking your time to join us. May your efforts be rewarded with high conversion rates and steady profits. Bye-bye.
Bye. From my side, I also wish to thank everyone for watching, and thank you, Ruslan and Adsterra, for organizing this webinar. I hope it will be posted in your YouTube channel, and I hope everyone will find it interesting, and hope to see you again.
Yeah, I hope too. Thank you, Lena. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye.